Happy holidays, welcome to item giveaway number 2. In this video, I'm going to show how I do live product research using Jungle Scout and how I found a potential $100,000 product per month that you guys are welcome to totally launch on your own. I just wanted to give these videos and give these products away to you guys, so definitely check it out. Let's go. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Prestige Amazon FBA YouTube family. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Andy. I put out Amazon FBA content twice a week just for the Prestige fam. So if you guys are new here, welcome. Consider subscribing. If you guys are just tuning into this series, I welcome you guys. This is something a little different than I usually do, but it is the month of December. It is the holiday season, so I'm in the mood for giving. I really wanted to start this series or these types of videos earlier in December, but I never got the chance to. I ended up releasing some other stuff. So hopefully you guys can bear with me. There is about a week and a half left, so I'm going to do about 4 of these videos. Basically what I'm going to do is just show you guys a live demonstration right now. I think you can see the time. It's 4:51, and I just recorded a video previous to this. So if you guys haven't already checked that out, definitely go check that out now. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe so you stay up to date with the next video release. As mentioned in the last video, I am not going to be planning to sell these products. So if you guys find potential in any of the products that I'm showing you guys, definitely go for it, but with the while keeping in mind that others are also watching this video and could be potentially also releasing these items. So totally up to you guys. I don't have that big of a YouTube following yet, so definitely just take what I say with a grain of salt. Or if you have a successful launch, let me know. I'm happy that I was able to provide you with this product. But almost Merry Christmas. I hope you guys find this helpful. But in the last video, I did mention that these videos might be kind of long because I kind of want to show you everything that I'm doing while using Jungle Scout to find these products. So if you guys don't already have Jungle Scout, definitely check out the discount code below in the description. I believe you get 30% off 3 months. So definitely a really good deal. And I bounce back between Jungle Scout and Helium 10 really often. So if you guys didn't watch the last video, definitely check that out here or here. But this is exactly where I left off. And I kind of went off this product here and I went further down the rabbit hole to find a product that was doing about $40,000 in monthly revenue, I believe. And it didn't have too many reviews. And it was a gift-like product with high search volume in terms of keywords. So definitely go check that out. I thought it was pretty good, especially for a beginner product and within a good price range. But we're just going to start off back here and just keep scrolling. I mean, this is a lot of what product research is. Sometimes you find products really quickly. I think it took me about 20 minutes to half an hour to find the last product. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just scanning. What I've done is I've set my filters up there, and you can find that in the last video. I set the filters in terms of price point, reviews, what I was looking for, ratings I was looking for, and different categories that I was planning to sell in or would potentially sell in. And you guys are welcome to adjust accordingly. But if you guys are new sellers, I definitely recommend staying throughout the entire video just so you get a good feeling of how I'm actually doing the product research, and not jumping ahead and just checking out which product I'm launching. Also, as mentioned in the last video, a lot of these informations are either outdated or they aren't 100% accurate, and you'll see why I say that. Let's see. I may or may not skip every now and then if it's just taking too long, but bear with me. Okay, this is wild. So let's see, 1 review, 4 stars, ranked 46,000, but it's doing 102,000 in sales. So this is where I kind of come in and say, there isn't, there's no way like something ranked this high is making this many sales. But as mentioned, or as seen in previous, as seen in the previous video, it's because a lot of the times it's because of these variations. So some of these variations may be having, a lot more reviews like this, for example. So it would be doing, that as it says, $102,000 in monthly revenue, but across all of these listings. So, I mean, we can check this out since that one listing seemed like it was doing okay. So, what I like to do is for any potential items, I like to, sorry about that. I like to copy and paste the main keywords, and this is just what I believe is to be the main keyword. You can definitely double check this by going on to, or copy and pasting the ASIN, going on to Jungle Scout, doing a reverse ASIN search on the keywords. But for this case, I'm just going to copy and paste camping hammock because I believe that is probably the main keyword. So let's just search that. And this is to, check on how competitive the niche is. I'm going to shrink myself because I'm not that important. Or not the niche, but the actual, how competitive that keyword is. So here, I see a lot of people with really high review counts. It's probably safe to say that the search volume is really high. These guys have, almost 4,500 reviews, 2,000 reviews. These guys have 1,300, over 1,000. So, I mean, you guys can double check. I mean, you can double check the search volume as well to see how high the demand is for the product and how many people are actually looking for the products. But in terms of this, or for this video, we'll keep moving because that is a little too competitive. Let's see. And again, you don't really want to be competing you don't want to be competing against larger brands like North Face and Hitachi. It's just really hard to compete against these people, and I would try to avoid it. Zhuhao radar detector, 200. It has one rating. Okay, so this rank is really low, so I would believe that it's 308,000, but I'd be surprised if it was just for 1 star. So let's check it out. Okay, interesting. Let's just look this up anyway. Let's see what the competition is like for radar detectors. Let's see if my computer will cooperate. So most of these guys have pretty high review counts. This is super cheap. I'm wondering why this is so cheap. I wonder if it works. It's only $26 and everything else is, in the hundreds. It's likely that this is a really new seller. I mean, judging by the review count, but it's likely that they may just be, launching at a really low cost, so they gain that traction. It seems to be working because they're at the top of the first page, which makes it seem like, or makes it evident that this is possible to launch in. And a lot of these other guys also have really low review counts. So this might be interesting. Let's pull this up on Jungle Scout extension. And a lot of the times, again, I would not, take into account, or I mean, you guys can take into account this opportunity score. Most of the times I don't really look at the opportunity score because it's usually not 100% accurate, and it takes into a lot of different points of data. So I personally don't really use it anymore, but the other data on this page is also extremely useful. Apologies for my lagging computer. Okay, so for some reason, So unfortunately, this is not pulling up on the actual Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So what we can do to check for, search volume demand is we can go ahead and copy and paste the ASIN of the top seller to kind of get a good idea of, what type of volume they're actually doing. Head on over to Keyword Scout, open this up in a new tab. And then you basically just copy and paste the ASIN in, and this does a reverse ASIN search. And if you've been selling on Amazon for a while now, this is a fairly new tool, maybe within the last year, that we didn't have in the past. So it's super useful to be able to do a reverse ASIN search to see, where products are hitting, etc. But what we can do here is, so this usually works, and I guess I'll include this in the video, but usually what you can do is reverse ASIN search and, put it into this and do a reverse ASIN search for that. And it'll tell you like what keywords the item is actually hitting for based on a 30-day search volume basis. I was personally expecting to see a lot more, but I'm also not seeing, radar detector, which seems to be the main keyword. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put that in there and search for that. And okay, I'm not sure why this ASIN wasn't hitting for that on Jungle Scout, but you can see that radar detector has 35,000 search volume on a monthly basis, which is actually really high, or it's not really high, but it's an ideal search volume that people should kind of be looking for when they're looking for demand. So this actually has really a lot of potential. We can kind of see what other keywords are. What other keywords would be really important for this. So we can kind of see, just based on this, let's say laser radar detector, laser radar detector, laser radar detector. Okay, this doesn't have too much search volume, but radar detector again has 35,000, and that is extremely highly searched. And on a broad search, it has 62,000. So this is actually really high. What people are probably searching in this case is laser radar detector or radar detector. So yeah, I really wish this worked. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys still on the first page within the top 10 have really low review counts, but they're still in the top 10. Like this guy has 32 reviews. He's number 17 in radar detectors. And where is it? This guy as well, selling for $181, 26 reviews, number 14 in radar detectors. So I'm going to keep going. I didn't want to end the video there, because I wish I could pull up more data for you guys to justify whether or not that was a good product. It seems like it has really good potential. So, I mean, if you guys want to keep an eye on that, feel free to keep an eye on that. Let's try not to sell batteries. And again, these are the search filters. While I'm up here, these are the search filters that I typically put in. You guys are welcome to, play around with that. And then these are the other filters, 10,000 to $1 million. You can adjust that to, 5,000, whatever you guys are looking for in terms of future potential item. Well, let's keep it going. Let's see, what do we have? One review, Bosu Balance Trainer, $36,000 in revenue, $150. So it's a pretty high ticket item. 4-star review. This would be interesting. Bosu Balance. I think Bosu is an actual brand, but these balance trainers may be actually pretty worth checking out. It's okay, not bad. There's a lot of them look very similar. And this actually may not be bad. A good way to kind of indicate whether or not certain areas are, overly saturated with the same products is, by looking at the number of results for main keywords. And a good way to also justify that is if you scroll further down and you start to see different types of products so soon. Yes, these all may be balance trainers, but then you start to see, New Balance shoes, which isn't 100% relevant to what we're looking for, which is the Bosu, or not necessarily Bosu, but the balance trainer. So it starts to get mixed already in the first page. So that lets me know that this is not too bad. And this, I mean, aside from the Bosu, aside from the actual Bosu branded ball, there's also these other balls that are doing pretty well, I believe, judging based on those, based on the BSR. And just below that, I mean, these guys don't have too many reviews, still under 100 reviews. So definitely something that is doable. Let's pull up the Jungle Scout extension and see what this looks like. Okay, so actually really solid numbers. Of course, Bosu may or may not have a trademark on or a patent on this type of technology, but it looks like everybody else is doing or differentiate in one way or another to maybe get around that patent if they do have a patent. But you can tell this is very brand driven. Bosu is probably the original creator of this type of balance. But you see that these other guys are doing actually really high monthly revenues as well, or decently high. So this number 2 position has a 5-star rating, 271 reviews. He's doing 80,000 in monthly revenue. Also a different type of balance board, but this guy is also doing a higher price point than this first guy. $60, 4 stars. If you can come in and do a 5-star product, something very similar, maybe a different color scheme, there's definitely potential there. Let's look down a little further. Who has a lower number of reviews? So this guy has 71 reviews, doing 30,000. Bosu here only has 31 reviews. Still already doing 66,000, and this is a private level product. 88 reviews, 40,000, almost 40,000 in monthly revenue. And this is a way to differentiate, right? This is a different type of balance board, the new Bona balance board, and I'll pull that up over here. You can see it on this side, and I'll open it wider in a second. But he has 4 reviews, doing 13,000, almost $14,000 in revenue on a monthly basis. Let's see. I mean, let's pull up this one, right? So this guy has 37 reviews, pretty fresh seller, selling for $70. So, I mean, pretty high price point compared to some of his other competitors. Only 37 reviews, and he was doing, he's doing 21,000. So this is a definitely doable niche, doable area. If you're able to, have a solid review gathering plan as well as a solid launch strategy, you're able to get your product as well as differentiate in one way or another, and get into this exercise niche, which is an amazing niche right now because there's so many new products coming out, so many different types of products, and the market is definitely growing for this sports and outdoors exercise type of area. So I mean, definitely check this out, guys. It definitely has a lot of potential. I wouldn't go for something exactly like this Bosu ball. One of the downfalls that I will say about this product is it's large. So just keep this in mind when you guys are doing product research and you're about to invest in your product. If the product is too big, that might be a struggle. But as long as you're keeping into account and taking into account your shipping, logistics, and costs and storage costs, and if it all works out and the numbers are right to you, definitely go into it where some people would be afraid to go for oversized products. I don't believe this is oversized. It may be, but hey, if the numbers are right, definitely go for it because Bosu is definitely killing it here and selling it for $100 per ball. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Just an idea for you guys, and you guys saw exactly how I found this potential product. The reviews are a little high in some areas, but if you're able to further differentiate and get within even these positions, as mentioned, this guy is listing number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's listing number 8, and he's doing a pretty high number in volume. So I mean, definitely go for it, guys. You guys are welcome to take this. Like these guys up here in, you know, position, was it 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, even 12 and 13 have 1 and 4 star reviews, not super close to what the balance ball is here, and still able to rank within this niche. So it gives me an idea, and it tells me that, you know, it's definitely doable and people can get up in these rankings for balance, balance trainers. So definitely try it out, guys. Hopefully that video helped you guys. There's more videos on the way, so definitely stay tuned. If you guys are new here, again, welcome to the Prestige fam. And if you guys are interested in that free 30-minute coaching call, all you guys need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below #Prestige Amazon FBA. But until next time, I'll catch you guys at the next video. Peace.